Hope we find something interesting today.
Remember history. Greetings, Outlander. There's more history to preserve if you want to. Do you know Male Kashishi, a fallen shrine to the Lord of Madness? Most avoid it, though on occasion cultists gather there. The ruins lie to the north, to the east of West Gash. Go there and put an end to the cult and remove temptation from the House of Troubles. Return any relics they removed from the shrine to me for safekeeping.
Off we go! warm-up. They're coming for us. You know, I like to think I'm agreeable. I never used to fight this much, until I met you. Are going to let me try that, right?
I foresee a profitable partnership as our association deepens, Outlander. You have done my tribe and all our people a great service, Outlander.
Maybe we should hire you into the family business. You've got a knack for this.
feel safe again.
Let's ride!
Leaps with happiness when the Argonian hatches.
I saw strange lights coming from town.
That high elf matches Mertolivian's description. Ask
Over
him if
here,
he's seen
Initiate.
Rennie Alendis.
Do I know you? I don't believe I do. Huh. I don't see how that's any of your affair. But if you must know, I did cross paths with that unscrupulous dark elf, and I'm worse for it. What's your interest in Irene? I suppose she cheated you as well. She came to me seeking information, and given our long-standing association, I entrusted her with it on the assurance that she would do me a simple favor in return. Instead, and I really need the antique inkpot she promised to procure. I'll tell you what I told Irene, but only after my inkpot is returned to me and not a moment sooner. I'll not have my good faith taken. My inkwell is currently in the possession of a banker here, the result of an ill-advised card game. They seem to enjoy lauding their victory over me, so they refuse to part with it at any price. I want it returned. I don't care how. It's one of a kind. The first work of the current Sapiarch of Shape and Form when they were still a student. Irreplaceable. I never thought an Argonian would beat me at the cards, but the banker has more of a head for numbers than I expected. I didn't. I just got so thoroughly thrashed at the table that I needed to offer collateral. Underroot must have known what a singular treasure it is. Now that she has it in her greedy claws, she'll never let it go. Willingly, anyway.
I caught the gist of that. That Sweat actually wanted my mom to rob a bank. I'm glad she had enough sense not to go through with it. Unless the reason we haven't heard from her is because she's in jail. No, she wouldn't. I mean, adventuring can be dirty business. My family is nothing but a bunch of no-good tomb robbers, depending on who you ask. But there's a big difference between digging through old ruins for treasure and outright stealing. No. If that were the case, she'd have written my father to pay her bounty. And while he should let her sit and learn her lesson, he's too much of a softie. She probably ran off like Mert said. So now it's us who have to get our hands dirty. Let's hope so. But if we do wind up breaking the law, I could have a worse partner in crime. You're a good friend. I can't believe I have to steal from a bank for my own fetching. Act casual, just two people admiring the decorations. Oh, this is such a nice bank,
Barge
isn't it?
in, why
oh,
don't
such
you?
refined
It's
taste.
not like I'm trying to work. This is a private office. Well, as private as an office could be that has no door or walls and barely fits a desk. I used to work in a much larger bank. Of course you are. Let me guess. Mir Tulivon's still trying to get his antique inkwell back. I swear, ever since Underroot won that cursed thing, it's been one bother after another. I suppose it makes a nice distraction from the tedium. Not much of a windfall, but I suppose it'll take me a moment or two to update my ledger. I'm sure you can see yourself out. I'll just be over here counting my gold.
It's only stealing if you get caught, right? Finders keepers, as they say.
I heard you were there when Molag Grundo was defeated. Well done.
Dare I ask, is the deed done? Is my little treasure to be returned to me at last? Do you have any idea how rare it is for a creation this ugly to survive on Somerset? Let alone one made by the premier authority on sculpture? I even had the original assignment's written grade. Barely satisfactory. It's priceless. At least Irene had an appreciation for rarities. I sent her to meet another antiquity hunter I deal with who made a discovery in Stone Falls that Irene would be interested in. Too interested. Edvilda Stonestalker. She was probing my interest in Dwemer relics. I've no interest in it, but I knew Irene has an unhealthy interest in them. She was camped near Steenfont, last I heard. That's all I can tell you, so our business is concluded.
The Shadow Scales aren't taking any more contracts.
No contracts means no peace in town.
Any word on your friend?
Nothing. They've kept the morgue locked tight.
Swamps have never been so dark, I say.
The manifest is full, but let's go.
Mert likes a quick study. Is this Edvilda? Someone killed her. Mom's scarf. Liam gave that to her last new life when she was heading to Skyrim for the Snow Bear plunge. She wouldn't have left it. Did Edvilda write down anything important? Mom was definitely here. She had to have gone in a hurry if she left this scarf behind. Did Edvilda write down anything that would clue us in on where my mother's gone? Oh, not that fetching thing again! Mom. She's been chasing after my grandfather's Dwemer puzzle box for decades. Ever since the old Mer joined our ancestors at the tomb. It's her obsession. Don't tell me they got into a fight over it. Great. Just great. So the shifty Nord met my mother out here and ran afoul of bandits? That explains what happened to Edvilda, but Mom's not here, thank feck. But if she'd escaped, we'd have heard from her, right? They must have taken her captive. I've never been to the Inner Sea Armature. It must not be too far from Edvilda's camp. 3. I hope Mum's all right.
Miri? Miri, am I glad to see you, Scrib. Get me out of these shackles.
Mom, do you have any fetching idea how worried Wait, are you cooking?
Don't mind Miri. She takes too much after her father. I've been dying to finally meet the person my daughter's been adventuring with. Though I hadn't planned on being chained up like a common criminal upon our first meeting. I was negotiating a lead from a contact I met out by Steamfont, and talks got a little heated. She was trying to take me for a ride, I could tell, and we must have caught the attention of these feckless swits. They tried to rob us. She tried to make a run for it, and they cut her down without a second thought. Figured I'd take my chances with another approach. Offered to be their cook if they spared my life. Fortunately, they aren't picky. I was beginning to run out of recipes. No, I suppose not. Won't be long before one of these fools gets bored or hungry and comes to swipe something from the pantry. You've done a fine job looking after Miri, so I'll follow your lead. But don't...
Can we please just get out of here now? Don't think you're free and clear just because we escaped the bandits. What were you thinking?
Oh, come now, Miri. I've been doing this since before you were in diapers.
And you're not getting any younger. We almost lost Liam, and you nearly lost this. Would you trade it for that stupid puzzle box?
Liam's scarf? Miri, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I worried you all. It's just... I'll let it go.
We love you, Mom. We're your family. Go home. I know it probably seems like I'm being harsh, but Mom's been at this more times than I can count. She promises to give up on it, but then she catches some whiff of a lead about that damn box and she's off like a race squaw. This time, death was the only thing that stopped my grandfather from chasing after that stupid trinket. I don't want it to be the same for her. You can only keep rolling the dice in this life for so long. I hope so. Probably not. But I've weighed her down with enough guilt to hold her for a little while, at least. Either way, sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Are you kidding? If I don't get you out of here, she'll make you meet the entire extended family. Davin's watch is just down the road. She can make her way home from there. Thank you for putting up with all this. I'll make it up to you. Something you need to discuss?
Well, this little misadventure wasn't a total wash. I did finally get to meet you. Don't be a stranger now. I'll expect Miri to bring you by for tea and biscuits. Her father has a source for the best scrib jelly in Mournhold.
I'm right beside you. Let's get out there. Thank you so much.
Fill us with nature's glory and guide us on our path. Dance free with exultation, a fear in no one's wrath. Stone's firmness set below us, her answers, seek your questions, sky's blessing as you roam. Let nature lead you onward, three rules upon you sown. Blessings of Ephraim, blessings of Ephraim, blessings of Ephraim.
Great. Defeat. Well, you look ready.
Over here, good looking.
Saved at last. I owe you my life, stranger.
Pain? I've never felt anything like it.
I feel so weak. Thank you for getting me out of that.
Death is the price of your defiance.
Need fresh volunteers. Be purged. We're no match for the Ascendant Order. The Ascendant Order shall triumph.
Yes, this land is free of titles, but now I know who my true enemies are.
Nice
You've met your match.
Once this land is free of titles, all will be equal.
I trust you bring good news? Or at least not disaster. You did well. I'm sure we'll find...
Sweet home. Always makes me proud when we can help the people of High Isle. What do you suppose they do for fun around here? There she is! Who's that with her? He looks familiar. I can't believe the town guard didn't want to help us.
We'll keep looking, Lady Aurelia. I bet he's just laying low somewhere on the island.
I remember you. You helped Isabel during the Sapphire tourney. Oh, you do seem to catch me at my worst, I must say. I'm not hurt, no. Izzy must have told you what happened. I came here with a painter friend, Kiv Linders, and I thought our rooms were burgled a few days ago. Well, it turns out, Kiv was the thief. He'd been after my jewelry from the start. Something just felt off. I asked a waitress about him, and she said Kiv was well known as a swindler. I went to his room to confront him, and we tussled. In fact, I tore his travel bag, and one of my earrings fell out. Then he took off running. Nothing truly valuable, but Isabel gave me that ring with her family crest all those years ago. I know it's important to her, and I really wanted to get it back. When I went to the town guard, they just laughed at me.
I cannot believe you lost that ring, Aurelia.
Hello, Captain Marceau. Funny to see you here.
Good to see you, Isabel. I know you're upset, but the thief may still be on the island. Perhaps more stolen goods fell from his bag as he ran.
That's a great idea. If he dropped more things as he ran, we could use the trail to track him.
Yes, go and see. Maybe he dropped the ring and it's just sitting in the street somewhere.
I've heard good things about you, Traveler. I'm glad Isabel has someone she trusts by her side. Hopefully you can find the signet ring before the thief flees Stros Makai. Apologies. I'm Marceau, a captain under the Valois Mercantile banner. I work for Isabel's folks. Thanks, Sai, I got thirsty. I came here to the inn for a drink and saw Lady Aurelia bawling her eyes out at the bar. I've worked for Isabel's parents for many years, yes. I've known both women since they were young, though I must admit, it's been some time since I've seen Lady Aurelia. I just regret I wasn't of any assistance to her. Look around, friend. Stros isn't exactly a bastion of philanthropic do-gooders. Good luck in your search. I'll stay with Lady Aurelia, ensure she stays safe. If the thief is gone, well, Isabel will need to tell her parents about the missing ring.
You have to teach me how to make that. It smells so good. And my coins in my purse. Ugh, I can smell that from here. Is that hair grease? Ugh, figures. Could be something from our thief. If he didn't hear it hit the ground, he was probably moving quickly. Through here. He went to the docks. I can't wait to get my hands on that skeever. Ooh, sweet roll. I was right. He must have gone for a ship. Let's ask around. Maybe someone saw where he went.
I am on a break, contemplating the Dark Elf there at the boats. One day I'll kill him, I think. Don't know him. Someone came through here in a hurry, though. Thought about killing him, too. Quick like. Dagger in the back. Didn't. Probably. Ask Adra. I have...
That? I don't take bribes, I'm very busy, and before you ask, no, we don't ship thorn geckos in bulk. Listen, friend, Stroh's is one of the busiest ports this side of Hughes Bane. Lots of folks come through here. But yeah, I saw Kivlinder's. Seems this sly bastard has gone legit. He booked passage on a ship working a job for Velwa Mercantile. Sure, he was on Didesi's ship, the Sensh's Heart. They sailed for Sedanine. Dava Klarin over there can get you to Sedanine if you have coin.
Drake. Let's talk, my friend. I hoped this would be a quick trip to a distant port. Retrieve the ring, then share a drink at the docks. Instead, I have to ask if you'll sail to Vardenfell with me. I feel like we have to. He's already used the signet to buy a passage on a boat. My parents' business is built on their excellent reputation. What if he uses that ring to withdraw funds or cheat one of our trade partners? Thank you, my friend. On top of what this could mean to my family, I'm just so annoyed with Aurelia. I cared. When I gave her the ring all those years ago, it meant a great deal. I can't believe she let this happen.
Oh, no, he got away! Isabel, I'm so sorry. Are you going
Vardenfell? Not so loud.
You're not a local, are you? I can tell. Want some food or drink? Someone in the inn can get it for you. Be warned, the cook is terrible. I should know. I used to work there. Oh yeah, I know Kiv. Men like him, they're a lot of fun. Until they drag you into some scheme of theirs and you lose your job. Slimy Fetcher has already moved on. What did he do now? Not shocking. He's a schemer. Left some stuff behind in the tavern and left in a flash. I vouched for him, so I lost my job. Feel free to look through his... Oh, I'm gonna have to lay off the Shane. You know that weird taste at the back of your throat when the Shane goes bad? I've got that. Yeah. He's a thief, of course, and a charmer. That's how he gets you. I first met him in Evinhart. I had nothing valuable, so I wasn't a mark. I only work in places like this to pay. He showed back up in town, flashing some merchant house signet ring. He said he'd gone straight. Spent big, charging everything to the house. Chow Chow, the cook, knew something was fishy and got the owner involved. Kiv bolted, and I got fired. What I should do is move on. Find another job, continue my studies. But part of me wouldn't mind seeing Kiv get some payback. Maybe I'll take a page from your book, sir, yeah? Track him down in Wayrest and pay him back. I'd known him for a while, casual, before we started up our thing. He treats a person nice when he just wants to have fun. Got a good sense of him. But live and learn and do not take my pride, I suppose. I'll be fine. Lesson learned. I've been making some experimental alchemical mixtures, and I'd love to try them out on Kiv.
When I was a kid, on cold nights, I used to curl up by the fire in the castle. Stendar help us. I guess we're heading to Wayrest.
Don't be surprised if you see me in Wayrest. And Fletcher deserves some payback.
Ships from the Velwa Mercantile make call here in Wayrest every single day. My parents are here almost as often as they're home in Gonfalon Bay. I wonder if they're here now. Probably hip deep in some deal,
How could I
no
have
doubt.
trusted him? Is there something you need? This is a rather difficult time. Kiv, what? Have you found him? Is he all right? Steady on, Jules. You're better than this. Let me start again. I know Kiv very well. I believe he made off with... I poked through his things when he was bathing. I found a note from someone named Goldleaf about a meeting in Belkarth. The note seemed as much personal as business. I confronted him, and now he's gone. I've half a mind to warn this Goldleaf.
Aurelia is going to go beet red when she hears what an absolute scoundrel she got herself involved with. And now his other victims are along for the ride. Now that we've met Jules and Galedra, I think he acted out of character with Aurelia. He must have wanted the signet ring badly. He's nervous, maybe not as careful. I truly wish I hadn't given that thing to Aurelia. Well, when I gave it to her, my feelings towards her were very different. I thought I loved her. I assumed Aurelia would realize what the ring meant to me, and so in turn she'd understand what she meant to me. Drake, no. She's still my best friend, but we've taken such different paths in our lives. It never would have worked out. If you're still game, let's head for Craglorn. Seems we'll have lots of company in Belkarth.
What do you want?
Looks like our, friends are already here.
Goldleaf, you have to listen. That fetcher will just cut and run, the same as he did to us.
Ugh, you're giving me a headache. And what's this, more of you? This is not how I figured today would go.
Let's talk to Goldleaf. See what he...
Was just about to meet with this Kiv Linders, and then these two show up, and now you. Busy time at the tavern. Kiv and I have kind of been flirting with the idea of doing business for a while, and then I get a letter from him saying he's working with the Valois Mercantile. So I say sign me up, moving high Isle silks over here on the continent. Very desirable among some of my clientele. But from what I'm hearing now, this was all just a con. Oh, that's the pits. Look, I have my own family's good name to protect. I was gonna meet him in the basement here. Entrance is around the side. Why don't you and your imposing friend here go chat with him?
You three stay here. We'll handle this.
This looks like trouble. We're out of here, Linders.
Wait, Fulmort! Look at what you two did! You screwed up a great business opportunity! Okay. I give. Whatever you want. I'll give it to you. Friends of Aurelia Jorvel, right? You got me. You got me. Kiv Linders, at your service. Your soothing night buddy must be Isabel. She wants her ring back. I don't want to be killed. We've got no problems here. You can't. Not really. But you can absolutely trust that I want to walk away from this with my hide intact. I'm betting you're more willing to chat than the stabby sword lady here. And I hid it. But I'll tell you where it is. You found me once. I'm sure you can find me again. Just let me leave with my beautiful face on my perfect body. All right? Buried at the base of a twin-spire rock. It's just north of Ogandar's winery. Hey, no offense, but I hope we never meet again. Wait, what friends?
Hello, you fetching fetcher. You cost me my job.
I feel we've come up with punishment that fits his crimes. And we'd like you to choose, please, and thank you.
That fetching... Gah. Kiv will just seduce a guard and slip out of town if we turn him in. I have a better idea. Well, I had to stop studying alchemy because I lost my job. What better way to punish him than to try out one of my concoctions? It's a transformative admixture that should turn him into a skiver for a few days. I'm sure I did the measurements right. It'll last for a week at most, maybe a month. Look, it's a bit experimental, but my instructor was really pleased. And best of all, it's applied to the skin, so it has more uses than a drinkable concoction.
Galedra and I have rather different perspectives on punishing Kiv, but we agree he must face some measure of justice. If we just turn him over to the guards, I suspect he'll charm his way out of jail. The same way he charmed me out of... Never mind. Well, Kiv made me feel quite foolish, but I'm not actually angry with him. I want to cherish the time I had with the rogue. Mara, protect a loving heart from such mistakes. I propose to make arrangements to have Kiv taken to a remote monastery. Oh, the Brothers of the Bond are a strict order. Kiv won't be able to leave for 1 full year. It's my hope that he will learn from their philosophy. Also, they are a strictly celibate group. I believe that will help him clear his mind. Galedra and I have rather different... Well, oh, the Brothers of... Kiv, I am taking you on a journey. Time spent in contemplation and service among the Brothers of the Bond will make you a better person.
Hey, wait, no. I am not going to any monastery.
Oh, nighty-night, Kiv.
Thank you, Galedra. By the time that wears off, we'll be halfway to the monastery.
Rock with the 2 points. Didn't that greedy skeever say twin spires? Drake, looks like he was honest. This time. Finally holding it again. This little thing caused so much trouble. Damn. I can't tell you what it means, just looking at it. My emotions have me all tangled up. Aurelia knew me better than anyone in the whole world when I gave her this ring. But she didn't know what the ring meant. She never... The only thing I want in the whole of Tamriel right now is to see my parents. I need to tell them what happened. Leave this with them for safekeeping. Maybe get a hug from my mom. My parents live in a townhouse near the port in Gonfalon Bay, back on High Isle. I'd love for them to meet you.
Times out of 10, what sickness came unto our shores from across the Abetian sea? The good folk shook, the bad folk sighed, and told this tale to me. Dead, dead, so many dead, from Daggerfall to Doom. It was the slug plague, they said, and blamed the Slode for our ruin. Our rulers cried out that all was lost, but not the Anvil King. We boarded a ship and raised the sails, and sailors began to sing.
This is it. My family home. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
Bella, is that you? Come on up. We're just upstairs.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I have some news. A thief stole my old signet ring and may have caused us some issues. Don't worry. My friend and I are looking into it.
That would explain some letters we've received.
We caught the thief and I have the ring, but I want you to have it. I clearly can't keep it safe.
I am sure there's a story here, and I bet it involves Aurelia. But for now, I'm just so glad to see you.
My friend, I am proud to introduce you to the Honorable Delvin Valois and Lady Myriette Valois.
Welcome. Isabel writes us often, so we feel like we know you already.
So, now you've met my parents. They really are the sweetest people, even if they can be a little much. Very sure. If I lose the ring on our travels, it could end up in another scoundrel's pockets. Plus, it feels right that the ring returns to my real home, closing a chapter from my past. Yes, exactly. I'd much rather it sit on the mantle here, a reminder of my devotion to my family, and no longer a reminder of the Isabel from all those years ago. We saw justice done and put right something I should have sorted a long time ago. This adventure has reminded me how important it is to be honest with the people you care about. So, hey, your friendship means the world to me. Thanks. Thank you both. I'll feel a lot better if I know you have it. I love you guys.
Of course we'll hold it for you. But you know we trust you.
Just let us know if you need any help sorting out where he went, alright? We love you too.
Next chance I get, I'll stop home again. Have some proper time with my parents. And try to talk my mother out of forcing you to dinner. Stendar help me. No, she didn't. But if you and I were wagering at a tavern, I'd put money down this is about Aurelia. Since I'm on errantry, she can't technically order me back. But she's like a second mother to me. You know I'm at your service. But it would mean the world to me if we could return to High Isle and speak to Dame Jorvel. If she needs my help, I'd like to give it. It will be nice to see Castle Navir again. Be nice to get off my feet. Yeah. Good to see these old stones again. Like my home away from home.
Welcome home, Dame Valois. Thank you for coming. I need you to deal with a bit of a situation. Good of you and Isabel to come. Let me be brief. Rather than being sobered by her misadventure on Stros Mackay, Aurelia has set off on some kind of quest. I'm concerned for her safety. If I knew where my daughter was, I would not have written to Isabel. Aurelia left a note saying she's gone adventuring to fix a problem she created and not to worry. As if telling me not to worry will make everything fine. Yes, I immediately thought of Isabel, of course. As a knight on errantry, she is free to do as she wishes. This is not an order. It's a heartfelt request from a mother concerned for her daughter. It may be unrelated, but my aide Nilsman has not been seen in days. He is quite fond of Aurelia, and may know more than I do. You have my permission to search his bunk, over in the barracks, down the hall on the left. Thank you for looking into this. Aurelia is free to do as she wishes, of course. But my daughter is not a knight, and Tamriel is dangerous. I want to see her home safe. We had a long conversation about her misadventure on Stros Mackay, about what that signet ring means to Isabel's family, how much damage that con man might have done. She seemed quite sobered by the discussion. Yes, I'd hoped her brush with misfortune would convince her to buckle down, figure out what she wants out of life. Running off at the drop of a hat is hardly the response I expect.
I'll do my best to find Aurelia. I'm sure she's safe.
I hope that's true, Isabel, but we both know Aurelia. Once she set a course, there's no changing it. Good luck.
I recognize you. Sir Hughes wanted me to convey his regards.
That man is not a poet. I guess he was drinking. A lot. Stinks like a tavern over here. Look at this place. Ugh. I know, right? Let's see. If I'm reading these scribbles right, he went down to Gonfalon Bay. These bottles here are all Flag's rum. It's foul stuff, proudly made right near the harbor. They serve it at the ancient anchor, just south of the main gate. Nilsman, you better be down there. I swear to Stendar. think there's a sweet shop around here? Let's take a look.
If you're looking for food or drink, just ask at the bar. And Mara, smile upon you, friend. Oh, the poet? Yeah, sure. He's been in here a lot recently. He sits in the corner, nursing his rum and writing. He's not here now, but I think he left some of his work in the back. You run in interesting circles, friend. No, not that I know of. The anchor's a bit lowbrow.
Sailors, leave nothing but salt and spew in their wake.
So raise a toast with a mug in your hand to those we lost and ones waiting on land.
Stand on the quay. Oh, the docks. Let's see if he's still down by the water. Stendar, give me strength. Look, on the bridge. More poetry. Millsman must be... Do you smell that? All flags rum. There's an empty bottle just ahead. He went over this bridge. Aha! There's Nilsman, over there. Nilsman! Where's Aurelia? Have you seen her?
Oh, it's Isabel's friend. Hello, friend. Hello, Isabel. If you're looking for her, Aurelia is gone full in bay. I mean, very much gone away. On a ship, you know. Whoosh! How can she like that Captain Marceau so much? It just has a boat. So many questions. I can't keep up with the four of you. I don't know where the ship went. Ask a shipping clerk. No, snipper clerk. Shipping clerk. Talk to them.
Let's see if we can find a shipping clerk, my friend. They're back across the bridge on the right. Nilsman, when you wake up, go back to Castle Navir. And Stendar's breath, take a bath. Oof.
A knight does not nap when love is unrequited. Oh, wait. Sleep is...
Aye, what can I do for you? You looking to book a cargo ship? Well, that's not exactly the kind of information I just hand out on a whim, is it? Why are you looking for Marceau? We've never had trouble with Valois Mercantile, and Marceau is a good un. Oh, a lost lamb. Tugs at my heartstrings, it does. I tell you what, let's do a trade. You help me with a problem, and I'll tell you where your little lamb has got to. What do you say? Well, no fussing about. I like it. That gold will take care of my problem quick enough. Captain Marceau sailed for Rivenspire. He was putting in at North Point, but he mentioned they were headed for a little village just outside the city. Some backwater called North Salt. Never heard of it before. These merchants blow where the wind...
Look there! It's Captain Marceau.
Isabel. Thanks, Lecky. Quickly, Aurelia's this way.
We're right behind you.
Make report. Where's Aurelia?
Sorry, Captain. 2 of those bastards jumped us. Threw her in a boat, headed down the coast.
Talk to Marceau, my friend. I'll keep watch.
I don't know why you're here, but you are a handsome sight. She what? She told me... Damn, her incredible eyes. Aurelia showed up at the port and asked me for help. She had people looking into Kiv Linders, the thief who stole Isabel's ring. She was worried about what he could have done with that signet. Kiv apparently sent some letters to North Point pretending to work for Isabel's family. He had some debts here and was trying to use Valois mercantile funds to pay them off. Aurelia had all the details. I'm not sure. We didn't even make it to the village. Maybe they're Kiv's business partners. We can search the bodies later when Aurelia's safe.
I'm so sorry, Captain. They caught me by surprise.
Follow the coast to the southeast, friends. I'll patch my wounds and follow behind.
I've never been so happy to see you. Quick, untie me.
Aurelia, thank the gods. Are you all right?
I'm here, Marceau, and I'm fine. Thanks to Isabel and her friend. I don't know how you found us, but I'm so glad you did. I have so much to tell you.
Aurelia, your mother reached out to me. She's worried sick.
Oh, don't worry about Mother. I've been on a quest, and I've learned so much. I never got a chance to thank you after Stros Mackay, and here you are, riding to my rescue once again. I know I acted quickly, but listen, I have so much to say. After the problems with Kiv, I had a long conversation with Mother. She really helped me to understand how badly someone could bungle things with that signet. I did. You don't spend your life as the Knight Commander's daughter without learning the value of a good scribe. I managed to stop most of Kiv's schemes with a few letters, but he withdrew some money from an account in North Point. Quite correct. Marceau and I were attacked. Isn't that a good sign? We're close to something here. I know it. I'm sure Mother would rather I go rushing home, but I caused this problem, and I want to see it fixed.
I'm trying to focus on the fact that we found Aurelia safe. That's the important thing here. I did, and... Duh, I can't believe it. She's been impulsive before, but this? Running around pretending she's investigator dragging Vale? She always did. You know, as bad as Nilsman's poetry was, I sort of... understood it. She made me feel that way once, too. Alright, she's a woman grown. If she wants to stay in Rivenspire, I'm not going to drag her home like an unruly child. I may just take a page from the Lady Investigator's book and send the Knight Commander a letter. We both just have to accept Aurelia is going to do what Aurelia is going to do, and get out of her way. In any case, thank you. You're a good friend.
I'm sorry I worried you, Izzy. Don't fret, though. Marceau and I will rest up at an inn, and then it's back to the investigation.
I have no idea.